You guys read the title. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be checking the value of my BFDI plushies. And I'm here with Hogwarts. Say hi. Good answer, son. Anyway, so, yeah, you've read the title, so let's just get into it. So, it took a lot of time to think this through. And the first plush I'm going to start off with is Loser. We're going to find out the value. So, I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to search up the price of Loser. I think going on eBay would be the nice option. So, let's go on eBay. Alright, eBay. Now let's search up this guy. Son's just snacking. Okay. Well, I'm seeing one that's actually official and looks just like this one. And it's going for about $30. Okay. That seems like the normal price for Loser. I don't know if that's the actual price of the Loser in the actual BFDI shop, but okay, that's nice. So Loser is going for $30. Let me put that on screen. Woo. Next plushie. And we're also gonna get to the next character. So me and Hogwarts were discussing the next BFDI plush that we're gonna do. And we're gonna do Pen. I think Pen would be pretty interesting. Okay, so now I think I got this guy in like 2022, so we're gonna go on eBay again, because I think eBay is gonna be the good one for all these. The 2022 Pen BFDI plush. I think this is like the older version. Oh, okay. Well, this isn't the one from 2022, it's the one from 2023, but that is going for $75. I'm impressed. Because in the actual BFDI store, I'm pretty sure it's like, this is cheap. Isn't this like 16 bucks or something? I don't know. Anyway, $75. That is so much more expensive than the Loser plush. Damn. So, the Pen plush is apparently $70. Oh my god. Wow. Alright. So, now we're gonna go to the next character, even though me and Hogwarts have already decided. The character we decided to have is Pin. Yay! So, let's do Pin and see her price on eBay. Okay. Let's see. Pin BFDI plush. Now, let's find out how much she costs. Okay, well, starting off, we're already getting the bootleg one. Alright, I'm seeing one that has the mech pin, which isn't what we're looking for. I'm not seeing any results, so I think I'm gonna have to go with the first one. And the first one says that the pin plush is $110 for this! For Pin! Yes, for this plush.
For Pin.
I mean, she's a good character, I guess. I guess it's worth it. Alright, moving on to the next character. Alright, me and Hogwarts decided that the next character should be Fiery Jr. So, let's go. I believe this is the 2023 Fiery Jr. plush, so we're gonna be more specific here. 2023 Fiery Jr. plush. Now let's see how much this costs. Okay. As you would expect, wait. Okay, so the Fiery Jr. plush with tags is $15, but you want to know what really confuses me? With the tag, it's $15, but without the tag, it's $50. What? I'm not even joking. Look, this is $15. And then this is more expensive than the one with the tag. Shouldn't the tag be more expensive than without the tag? Oh my god, this is such a crazy difference. 15 and 50. 15 and 50 for Fiery Jr. You know, I thought Pin was the surprising one, but no, this is even more surprising. Because it's just a little baby. This is a small plush. I would not expect this to be costing much money. I would expect it to be like, yeah, exactly like $15. Okay, let's go to the next character. Yay! Me and Hogwarts selected the next character, and obviously by Hogwarts' profile picture, we chose Coiny. So, yeah. We're gonna go with Coiny. And hopefully we see nothing too extreme like last time with Fire Jr. Alright. Corny BFDI plush. Now let's see how much this little guy might cost. Probably not much. I'm seeing bootlegs. I'm seeing all the
bootlegs where you got like the other smile.
Yeah. Official. I'm gonna have to put official in the name. I'm not seeing any Coiny results.
I think Coiny isn't really popular.
He is so popular. Everyone knows who he is. If he's not in the shop, then I'm gonna have to go with one that the bootleg says. And this bootleg is going for $20.
$20 for a bootleg?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably what the official Coiny plush would go for if it was actually on eBay. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna go on eBay. I'm gonna go on Amazon. I'm gonna check on Amazon again.
Because Amazon probably has bootlegs as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you're probably right. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me check another website that I know of. Okay, so from this website, it says that the Coiny plush goes through $25 for this? For this guy? $25? Okay. I guess $25 for the Coiny plush. I'm not gonna say anything. I have no words. Anyway, let's move on to the next character. So, me and Hogwarts discussed who we want the next character to be for the value, and we chose Woody. So we're gonna go see what Woody's value is. You know what? Woody was like the third BFDI plush I ever got, by the way.
What was your first?
Well, the first one was obviously Fiery. There would be. I'd expect it to. Yeah, it was Pen. The second was Pen.
Pen. Oh, Pen.
Anyway, Woody BFDI plush. Official, so we don't have any mistakes. Like last time. I'm not seeing any results, it's weird. So, wait, let me see. So, I think the Woody plush would be like, no, that feels too high. I think maybe $35. Yeah, we're just gonna go with $35. I think the Woody plush would be a $35. Because they're kind of wide, but I don't think they would cost much higher, like anything higher. But anyway, that's another character done, so yeah. So me and Hogwarts discussed the next character, and we chose Rocky. Yay!
You mean you decided.
Nah, shut up, bro. Anyway, we are going to go back on eBay and see if the... Actually, wait, hold on. BFDI plush. No, Rocky's coming out for the fourth. Wait, let me check it. I'm on eBay again. Okay, let's go back. BFDI plush, Rocky. It's telling me like $25 for a little rock.
Spider-Man.
I guess, bro.
Spider-Man.
I guess. Okay. Well, why don't we just go with $25? Because that's what they're saying on eBay. The next character that we're gonna do is Marker. So why not? So before I recorded, I actually got this done really quickly. I already searched up the value, and apparently Marker is going for $75, which I guess makes sense in his value. Because, you know, he's got this, he's got some pretty cool details here, like the top, the sides, the fact that he's kind of thick, he's soft like a pillow, and he's also tall. But I don't know if it would be $75. I think that would be dropped down But since that is what they're saying, we're just gonna say that Marker is going for $75. Me and Hogwarts chose the next character, and we're going with Leafy. Why not? I mean, Leafy's a classic character, second plush to ever exist, so why not? So let me go back on eBay and search up Leafy and see how much her value is. Okay, well, the only Leafy plush that I'm seeing right now that's like official and not a bootleg is going for $30. And this is that's the 2023 version. You know, this is also the 2023 version, and yeah, I agree. I think $30 would be good. Like, maybe drop that down a little bit, but $30 works too. What do you think, Hogwarts? Hogwarts, what do you think?
Thanks.
You agree?
Yes.
Alright. So, the Leafy plush is going for $30 in value, which isn't really what I was expecting, but alright. And I have only 3 more BFDI plushies left to go, but these ones might have a higher value than the other ones, which is why I got them out of the way. So, we're gonna go with the next character, and that next character is X. So, yeah, let's just go with that. Let's see X's value. Because the X plush got a redesign. So, let's find out the value. Okay, well, right now, the 2023 X plush, which is this one, is going for $65. $65? Okay, let me see if there's any other results. X from BFDI still in the bag. That is also still $65. Okay, so this old X plushie that doesn't have the redesign but the new limbs and stuff is $65. Okay, Hogwarts, what do you have to? What do you think about this? $65 for the X plush.
For the X plush?
Yes.
I mean, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, they really have a redesign, so I could see why it's kind of high.
Yeah. Okay, well, for these 2 other plushies, we're gonna find out if they have a higher value, a lower value, or kind of in the middle value, just like the X plush.
Okay.
Alright, the next plush is similar to X because it's 4. Yay! Now let's find out 4's value, because this is also the old plush with the older limbs. So we're gonna find out how much the 4 plush is. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a feeling it's gonna have a lot of value. Okay. Well, right now, the result I am seeing for the 4 plush is $26. I was gonna say 25, but $26. Not what I was expecting. The other results that I'm getting are either U2s, 4s, bootleg 4s, and plushies unrelated. That's strange. Okay, so the 4 value went down. That's really weird. So $26 for the 4, $65 for the. Oh my god, that doesn't make sense. You would think they would be like even. You would think they would at least match the same amount of value, but no. Apparently, X has more value than 4. That's crazy. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But apparently. Okay, and the last character that we are doing is kind of obvious, but Fiery! And specifically the old one from like 2019, 2020. The old flames, the very old limbs that are so flimsy. We're gonna find out the value of this Fiery plush. And this is the last character that we're doing. Let me search up BFDI Plush Fiery 2019, the original version. Wait, hold on. Official 2021, $62. Okay, that's one of the ones. 62. Hold on, now let me go on Google and search this up. How much value does the original BFDI Fiery Plush from 2019 to 2020 have? Or we're about to find out. Alright, it's saying it's about worth like $30 to $60, which I do agree. But I don't think X has a higher value than the Fiery Plush. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like it would be like 80. No, maybe not 80. Maybe like also the same as X. I don't know. I don't understand why X would have so much more value, like especially than 4. But there's like mainly 2 plushies I am seeing of the Firies, and one said 62, and the other one said $44.95. You know what? Let me go on the calculator app and add all that up. So hold on. Let me see that again. 62. Okay, so I added it up. Now the answer is $106.95. Oh my god!
Damn.
I think the pin plush. Didn't the pin plush have more value than that? Okay, I think our observations on some of them are definitely wrong. But I'm sure this Fiery Plush has the most value out of all of the other plushies that we discussed. But damn, that's crazy. Alright. Well, with that, we got all my BFDI plushies out of the way, and that was all of their values. So Hogwarts, is there anything you want to say to the channel before we stop the video? Great final words, son. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.